Could get a rock. It would guarantee it, wouldn't it? Let's draft a Warlock. Let's get a good Warlock. I feel like I haven't had a good Warlock in a long time, even though it is like the top ranked class. I'm going Ignis, and if I don't get a Forge card, I'm bailing on it. I think Kolagharn's okay. I think this card's pretty fine too, but Ignis it is. And we're gonna get a Forge card. I like Dark Peddler a lot. Hate the other two, so sure. Monstrous Form is okay. Much better if you can get the location. It summons a copy of a minion, but it's still an okay card. Wow. Dragon Breeder. You do get a lot of dragons in Warlock, so sure. Let's take Eye of Chaos. This is junk. I think the 6 is okay as well. The other cards are god-awful, so sure. Tradable, I think is okay. The other cards are terrible. These are terrible. I'm gonna take Silverware Golem. I'm never taking Mad Bomber again. Never. Never picking it. These are terrible. Let's take Voidwalker. Card's okay. These are pretty bad. If you have a bunch of Sludge on wheels, I think this card's actually kind of good, but this card's okay. Smokestack, that card's fun. Let's see, a mech or a demon. We have no mechs, and we have no demons. Probably get a bit of both. Oh, I have one demon. I think I'll just take the 3-drop more than anything. Just take a card that costs 3. I think Fracking is okay. You need Sludge on wheels, but there's no whiny option in a report tool. Hey Red, are we playing the rest of Ebony tonight? No, not tonight, and I don't think tomorrow, but probably at some point the following day. We actually have to. Well, actually, we have to. We have to wait 2 days. Some of the campaigns want you to play 2 hours at any time. You can do it in like half-hour increments, 5-minute increments, a 2-hour block. Some of them want you to do like an hour one day and then, you know, take a break and then do another hour. I think for a game like Ebony, an hour and an hour was better because I ran out of puzzles. I did all the puzzles, so I was like, okay. And then it's like time-based, so you can like let all your stuff level up. I need a Forge card, by the way. I think this card's okay, but I'm going to take Containment Unit. All right, halfway through, no Forge cards seen. What's the Warlock Forge card? Oh, it's that Disciple of Sargeras. Yeah, I would take that card. That card's okay. These are all awful. We'll take that. Okay. These are all awful. I'm going to take the Melted Maker to tell the game that we want a Forge card for Ignis. Now it knows. I think Nether Breath is okay. We have 1 dragon. Probably getting more. Wow, is that our 3rd? We have Smokestack. Why did I think I thought I could get Smokestack from this. I've arrived. What's up, Lambo? Let's take Drill. Let's take Wrangler. I think Wrangler's really strong too. I like Sinister Deal. These cards are awful. Siphon or a Dragon? Only our 2nd dragon, so it's not going to be active too often. I guess it's not our 2nd dragon now. It's our 3rd. I'll just take a... Okay, I'll take it. Fine. We'll get another dragon. Wow, we're going to get a lot of Eyes of Chaos. All right, 1 Forge card. I think the deck is terrible, but it could be fun. Just give me 1 Forge card. Demon Fuse. Good on Voidwalker in the early game. This guy's a demon. 3-drop, I guess, is kind of okay with these. Nah, fuck it. I'm just going to take this. It's kind of fun to take. I haven't really seen a lot of Shamans lately, though. Whatever. It's just a card that does a thing, right? The other cards don't do a thing. The 3's not bad. These are terrible. Not great, but whatever. Forge? None of those are Forge cards. Didn't Demon Fuse used to destroy your mana? Yeah, it used to destroy a mana crystal. Trolley Problem's great, but let's keep going on this. All right, 1 Forge card. That's it. Discover Forge, Schmick. Retire Warlock. I mean, you have no Sludge on wheels, no Sludge cards at all, and an inactive Ignis. The deck looked like it actually could do some interesting things, but I'm sure it's going 0 or 1 win. So we'll pass on that. 0 desire to engage with that. Let's go Warlock here and see. Worst Warlock offering I've seen in a long while. It was, like I said, some decks you feel bad retiring because you're like, oh, that deck might go 4 if it gets lucky, or it's like, oh, it looks really fun, but really bad. That deck didn't feel bad to retire. But we had we had excavates in the last deck. So this time I'm sure we'll get offered a lot of forge cards and no excavates if we take Jerry. Neelan, thank you for the follow, Neelan. You wanted Zulak and you scored Pulak. I trust the beard. Is that card even that good if you've excavated twice? I guess it is. I feel like Flint's just pretty consistent, and I actually feel like Dragon Queen's kind of bad. You want as many Sludge on Wheels and excavate cards, and you want duplicates of the good cards. Costs 9 mana also. Alright, let's take Flint, and then we won't have to like get offered a really like potentially a cool deck with an inactive Jerry, right? Again, these are kind of poo, but I think Abyssal Summoner can be okay. Can be. Take Brewmaster. Brew on Flint's okay. That's kind of cool, right? You look kind of like Jerry. That's true. These are awful. I will take the awful 1-drop. One of the awful 1-drops. These are all pretty bad. Let's take a bad 2 that sort of draws a card. These are pretty bad, but at least dragons are somewhat common. We'll pass a dragon. I think the Disposal Assistant is still very good. Dark Reaper's just fine. These cards are awful. Take the awful 1-drop. These cards are awful. Let's take the Fellhound for the off chance that we do get some Sludge cards. Smokestack's great, and another Disposal Assistant would be good. But let's take the Smokestack. Maybe we'll get some Excavate cards. Well, I wish I took the 2, but Waste Remover's great. I'm not a big fan of this one. I'll take a Containment Unit. Another one. Okay, we just need 3 Sludge on Wheels. Haven't been offered a Sludge on Wheel in what, like 6, 7 Warlocks in a row? These are terrible. I could take the 2. I think I'll just take the Kathir. That card's okay. These are awful. Let's take this awful 1-drop. These are pretty good, actually, all 3 of them. Sadly, we keep getting offered terrible cards and then playable cards altogether. I don't know. Let's take this one. There are no good cards in Hearthstone, not in these drafts. We just need, again, 2 Sludge on Wheels. That's all we need. 2 Sludge on Wheels. Let's take this thing. Alright, I'll take that. Maybe we get another Sludge on Wheels. This card's great. Okay, they really want me to have Eye of Chaos. We've been offered 5 Eyes of Chaos in 1.5 Warlock drafts. Oh, Dark Bomb. That's a card you can get. Yeah, that's a good one. There's our Forge card. That's cute. One more Sludge on Wheels. Is that so much to ask? Let's just take it. It's kind of fun. I do like the Lackey card. Okay, whatever. That'll give me the Lackey card, right? Sludge on Wheels. Boom! Sure. Hi, what's up, Sotos? Let's get your butts in. Let's get your bets in. Last deck went 6. This deck is going... I'm not sure what it's going. Looks better than the last deck, but not great. But we can always cheese with some Sludge cards, maybe. How many Excavates? I think we got 1 or 2. We do have 3 of the 2/3 that can discover ones, so Smokestack we could find. But it feels better when you draft enough to... I think it's worse than the previous one. You think so? I think it's better. I think it's actually pretty substantially better. It has Waste Removers, and it has Sludge on Wheels, and those cards are so much more powerful than everything else. We have a Sunspot Dragon. Okay. At least a playable legendary this time. Yeah, I mean, we had a 4-mana 2/4 inactive shit mongrel, which I was not a fan of. No Hellfire, no Defile. Makes killing this rather difficult.
The loss will be mourned and used.
Okay, this kills both. And that's good. And what else am I destroying? A Containment Unit. My deck is going to disappear very quickly, but maybe his health total will disappear. That's a problem. It's not good. Why is this 7/7 through the board and it costs 4 mana? I don't know. I mean, you have to do other work, but it's not very hard. This card would make more sense if Sludge on Wheels wasn't a premium statted monstrosity of a minion. And if this 2-drop was understatted, like those things would make more sense. I was watching Savage play some kind of, what do they call him? That Thaddeus OTK deck. It was a deck, man. Okay, what are we doing here? Cold. I hate Thaddeus decks so much. 0 fun to play as and against. I mean, I don't play Constructed. It looked miserable to play against. And Savage seemed to be having fun playing it, and that's cool. I don't really know him that well, but I hope he has fun playing games and such. But it looked miserable to play. And then every game, everybody was just playing Neophyte on the turn in which he could do all of his things and stopped him from doing his things, and then he just died. Or he, you know, they didn't have Neophyte and then he just killed them on turn 4 or 5. That type of stuff's probably not good for Hearthstone in general, or card games. Those type of interactions or lack thereof. I'm moving my blankie up, it's cold. My deck, it's disappeared. Oh, that would have been cool to brew back. Beach whines about OTK decks all the time on Twitter, and then he jams them all day. Well, if you're a streamer, you know, you get to do that. You get to whine about things and contradict yourself. Part of the appeal. In this Hearthstone days, OTK decks require 0 brain cells and skill to play. 0 brain cells? I don't think an amoeba could play these. Well, they might have 1. So cute in the blankie, you think so? You think Red's looking cute? You don't think I'm looking like an idiot? I have 1 sludge on the bottom of my deck. What if I Hellfire here? I could like shoot there, Hellfire. I could brew this back. Yeah, that's starting to look kind of appealing. Sure. Take a lot of damage. Wish I could deal 1 more. For this, we want to go face. It's already forged. Bolts and Penguin.
Red Viral.
Thank you for the 14 months, Penguin. Breading. Drain Soul? Fracking. Let's take Drain Soul. Yeah, that's a pretty good turn. Thank you so much for the 14 months. I have a couple screenshots of you and Blanky already saved with my Sebastian pictures for when I need a dose of cuteness. Everyone here's craving dose of coffee. You're here getting dose of cuteness. Well, they're both okay. Cuteness is nice. Speaking of cuteness, Sebastian the cat came to visit yesterday. Did I already say that? He hadn't been here in a little while. Time to light a fire under your ass. Only problem? Not bad. Drilly the flippin' kid. That's fun. How many cards got buffed from him? 6. All of them. They're all minions. All minions, you say. He's at full health again. Let's just kill it. I actually would prefer Drilly to not die this turn so I can empty my hand so I don't burn a card. The video of him eating his food was amazing. That's a good video. How's your Hollow Knight adventure going? Oh, I need your help. Kill Zilly and you will be silly. I was exploring that... What is that area I went to? I explored it a bunch. It's all dark. There's worms, and I couldn't find anywhere. I ended up at another little barrier of like black goo down in the underworld. Are you familiar with what I'm saying? Deep Nest? Yeah. I don't know. I couldn't find like a path. I don't know what to do. Now I don't know where to go. Sounds like Dreads' tub. Rub-a-dub-dub sounds like Dreads' tub. Oh. This is for sure gonna work. I don't know how. I don't know why. Okay, smokestack. Playing. Discard. To be honest, I was going to cast this. I guess I still can. I don't know what discards what anymore. I thought it was 2 lowest cost spells. I was discarding that. Okay, the black goo is not available to pass yet. Okay, so where else can I go? Should I still be exploring Deep Nest? Can I make progress there? I feel like sometimes the game leads me to this spot where like I can't make any more progress. I don't know. Or like I don't know where to go all the time in the game. I was excited because I was exploring Deep Nest, and then I didn't end up anywhere. Reading the card explains the card. Yeah, but this one's like lowest cost cards. The other one is lowest cost spell. The other one is like highest cost, you know, something. Problem probably is the lowest cost spell one. Yeah, so is the Forge minion. I mean, yeah, you can read them. You could. That's fair, man. It's fair. You should. Yeah, but you never read. Then how did I read that? I must read sometimes. Look, man, I was elected to lead, not to read. I was elected to lead, not to read. Redbeard, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Buying or selling.
I don't want fracking. I don't want this card. Maybe I end up killing him with that. I don't want to play that. I simply don't. I feel like I'm going to lose my whole board. All my cards suck. All my remaining cards suck. You know what? Yeah. Just don't kill. Just die next turn. That's it. Just die. It's just correct to never read. Fair point. How do you think you finished his Bigfoot research without reading? It's like they don't think about things that which pertain to reading. Is Gilly the Kid a play off of the Philadelphia-born rapper Gilly the Kid? No. It's play. I don't know if that's a joke or not, but you might be a youngster and maybe that makes sense to you. It's a play off of the Wild West, American Wild West, I think, figure. Billy the Kid, who was like a known bandit, a famous bandit. Something, I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he was like a banker. Billy the Kid, Doc Holliday, characters from Tombstone. Was Billy the Kid a real person? Or was he like maybe he was just a character in SpongeBob and tricked us. Billy the Kid, was he real? Henry McCarty. Born September 17th or November 23rd, 1859. To July 14th, 1881. He had an alias of William H. Bonney, better known as Billy the Kid, was an American outlaw and gunfighter of the Old West, who was alleged to have killed 21 men before he was shot and killed at the age of 21. That's too bad. The killing and the getting killed. Billy the Kid, that sounds like a goat. It does sound like a goat. It does indeed sound like a goat. He was a real person. There is a photo of him. He's got real Zelda vibes. Live by the gun and die by the gun. Apparently so, for Billy at least. Not so much for me. I don't know, man. That's okay. Is that my only other shadow spell? God, I don't really want it much. Maybe he'll play like a 3-4 here. Or nothing. My bad, just remember I misled you into the Deep Nest. There is no character upgrade, only story progress. Well, shit, dude. Thanks a lot. I mean, that's fine. Where am I supposed to go next then? God damn it. You told me to go to a sewer. I don't even know where that is. Watch Young Guns. Is that a movie? You should follow in his footsteps, Red. Kill 21 people and then get killed 14 years ago? Doesn't sound like what I want to do. How fucking dare you? Pardon my language, but that's Fucking irresponsible. Young Guns, known for its historical accuracy. Young Guns? Young Guns? Sewer in the City of Tears. Okay, so go to the City of Tears. Okay, hold on. Sewer, City of Tears. Hollow Knight. I want to see, like, I just give me the map. City of Tears. I don't see anything that says sewers. How do I know what a sewer is? Is it below the City of Tears? Is it below the City of Tears? You need a simple key for it. Oh lord. Oh lord. Royal something. Oh lord. I'm never gonna play that game again. I need a ping? I get a ping. It's okay too. Oh, you know what? That's pretty fine. Fine and dandy. Freeze his face. Kill his guy. Hit his thing. The key you buy from the shop. I've already bought one. Can you buy multiples? I'm pretty sure I bought one and used it. I bought a key at the very highest overworld, like the main like starting place. If you go all the way to the right, there was a door that was locked, and I unlocked that and it did nothing. Get a double jump upgrade? Where can I get double jump upgrade? Oh my god, I feel like I've unlocked too much of the map and I don't know where to go now, and I'm just getting stressed out. Double jump is into Ancient Basin. I don't know what that is. Pretty normal Metroidvania stress. I feel like, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like I never got this lost playing Super Metroid. Maybe it's just a much more like simplistic or whatever. I don't know. I feel like I was never this lost. I stopped playing because I kept getting lost. Yeah, I feel like I'm always lost. 7, 11, 15. Actually 1 mana away from lethal. Or was I? 3, 6, 8. Yeah, I'm short mana, right? Not a sunspot dragon we could hit. I get overwhelmed more in games as I get older. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. When you're a kid, like, who cares? You got nothing to do. You got all day. How much did you explore the City of Tears? I have no idea. I don't know. I think a lot. Maybe half, maybe? But you consider you aren't lost, just stupid. Yeah, pretty much every day of my life. Would it be viable for you to create a second channel for some extra variety streaming that doesn't bring your average viewership on your main channel down? It would be possible. I don't have a strong desire to do so because I stream so much as it is. It's more enjoyable to play the games, I think, off stream. It's just kind of relaxing, you know? Whereas streaming is more, it's more of it's more work.
It's completely safe. Just don't spill it.
Who's ready for another round?
Like, I don't really, and like part of streaming, part of the appeal of streaming to me is actually growing the stream and like sustaining my livelihood and living and such, and having a lot of people to interact with. So like, I wouldn't really want to stream. I'd rather just play it by myself to 0 people, or play it on stream to 900 people on Hearthstone, and then, you know, you can play whatever you want and stream to a couple hundred people. What about private 1-to-1 stream? Yeah, you're welcome. You can don't I just have like a buttload of good 2-drops? Don't I just want a 2-drop? Yeah, you can, you know, come over, we'll order a pizza, play Hollow Knight. You can message Toos Memes and ask him to help us. He's asking for me. I want to watch. Maybe one day we can get big enough that playing variety games could still be a could still be kind of like a you know, fruitful endeavor. It's called Skype or Discord. Discord. Oh, my legs. want 2 of those? I mean, I want to play something. That's mostly what I want. I guess I'll hit there. I'll try my best to explain something, but so far I can't explain shit because I can't see your progress on the map. Yeah, I understand. I'll go to the City of Tears. I don't need that much direction, but if you're telling me I can go into like a sewer and find something, then so be it, you know? Then that's fine. I'll look over there. Wait a minute. Why did we draft such utter butt? Why do I have 2 of these in my deck? Sewer is always an option. I haven't been there. Is that a new world? Is that like a whole new zone? Like deep nest and like fungal caverns and all that stuff. I don't want to play this anymore. I don't want to play this anymore. I guess I could discard those 2, but I want to play this. The whole new zone? Okay. And you think I can get there now if I go through the City of Tears? I'll go explore over there. Okay, let me ask another question. Somewhere early in the game, I can't remember where now, there was like, I stood on something and it like kind of like cracks, but nothing happened. And I can't break it, but it's only like when I'm standing on it. Do I get some resolution on that somewhere? Do I get like a skill that lets me break that at some point? Am I crazy? The bug with Pharaoh Cat, it didn't give you generous mummy? Yeah, okay, there's like a thing. I don't remember where that is. Hit and shoot. Just gonna play at 5. Maybe I hit and shoot and play the 4. Nah. I want to get some sludge going down there, potentially. Okay, but you're saying if I go explore the sewer, I can make progress in the game. And I can get there by going to the bottom of the City of Tears? Then I'll go.
Candle much lighter.
I'm having fun playing it. I get lost and then I find myself unmotivated, demotivated to turn it on because I don't know where I'm going. You need a simple key. Okay, and can I buy that in the top place? Where do I get a simple key? How many simple keys can you get? And did I already buy one and use one or no? I bought some sort of key. And I keep getting to things like you can place something here or like I don't know. I can't do anything. Is that where? I ended up somewhere in, I think, the City of Tears maybe, where I had to put something down, but I didn't have anything. Discard tendrils? If I discard 1 tendril, I guess I could play 1 first. Maybe? My face is the best target? Second best target. Discard a tendril? It should cast when discarded. I summoned a generous mummy off the new 3 drop, and my opponent used all their mana and discounts removing it. Yeah, sometimes, you know, sometimes it does okay.
There once was a man from Gil.
Even though the genre is all about exploring, it can be nice to know, in a general sense, what zones you want to do, and in what order. Yeah, so that's what I was saying the other day. It's like, I like when I know I'm in the right zone, and I can explore the right zone. I don't like when I don't even know where to go, and I'm just kind of aimlessly kind of walking around, hoping that like, and I don't know, there's like not a lot of fast travel in that game, and you know, I don't know. There's like little stations, and they cost me currency, and they don't always take me where I want to go, and sometimes they're really far away. I feel like I get the appeal. Like it's hard, and you have to like backtrack a lot, and you know, it doesn't hold your hand. Like that's part of the appeal. I get that, but man, I need like a little more hand holding. What game? Hollow Knight. Crabson, thank you for the prime. Crabson, I got this dragon. I got a Sunspot, which I guess means that I shoot. I freeze here. I'm denying myself the possibility to play another 1, but this way I don't lose to the poison, and this way I get to push the damage. I'm gonna do it like that. Fun simple key in the City of Tears. If you used your bot one somewhere. Okay. I'll look. That'll be my next adventure. I'll look for a simple key in the City of Tears. Thank you. I got a dragon? Oh, that's a dragon. Hit here, I can shoot there, I can trade there. Okay, I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but let's do something like this.
Get your own pen.
Sounds like a metaphor for a tissue. It could be, Juice. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, what percentage of the game would you guys say I've completed? 10%? 50%? 90%? The last upgrade I got was the ability to fly. But I did explore some other rooms and get like a piece of like some health. 2%. But I don't mind if it's 2%. That's okay. The game's fun. I think there's a percent tracker in the game, unless you just mean just beating the game. Oh, I don't know. I simply don't know. I'm scared of Flame Ward, I guess. I'm scared of Flame Ward. Ice Barrier. Ice Barrier is fine too, right? Let's do this. I haven't seen a percent tracker, but I also haven't looked. I might just have not seen it, you know. Let's play that, and then let's do this. I've never played Metroid. This is Hollow Knight. God damn it. This ain't Metroid, although it's kind of like Metroid. You let me watch Genshin on Discord? Are there other games you would let me watch like that? How about Monster Train? Maybe Final Fantasy? I want to buy Final Fantasy for the Nintendo Switch, though. I don't like
Your flaws are your strength.
sitting at the computer as much after streaming. Like, too much time here, you know? Which Final Fantasy? I think TJ said 7 is on the Nintendo Switch. I think he said 7, 8, and 9. I don't know. Wait for Metroid Prime 4. Is that coming out on the Nintendo Switch? Did you say Monster Train? Oh yeah, I love Monster Train. I haven't really been playing Monster Train. I got through, it's like in October, I was doing my Rumble dailies, although I think I might be out on Rumble. I haven't logged in a few days. I've been doing my Snap dailies. I was playing Genshin, and we were playing Hearthstone. I was playing too many games. Too many games at once. But now Rumble's out, I think. Percent tracker only shows after you've beaten the last boss. Okay. So yeah, I haven't seen that. Isn't Metroid Switch exclusive? I think so, yeah. When I first met you, that's what I was playing. Yeah, I love Monster Train. I really do. I think it's really fun. Played Up? Taz and I were playing Played Up. I don't think Taz and he liked Played Up very much, though. I haven't played Played Up in a while now. The next Metroid is going to be on the next Nintendo console. Am I going to buy that one? Maybe. Okay, he's kind of done his job already, I think. I reckon. I kind of want to play this and discard this.
No, don't. It's still good.
Buying or selling.
This one lives against a consecration, so I'm gonna play that one first. Played Up was pretty good. Yeah, I liked Played Up. Played Up would be fun with 4 people, maybe. Maybe we could play after the stream and get, like, Juicy to play. That'd be fun. I can shoot this guy for 1 thinking mana. I like this card. I think it's fun. My opponents always get a 9/9 from it, too, so... Charles loves Played Up. I don't know if he's been playing it at all anymore. Charles and I never played, but I'd play with Charles. I guess Final Fantasy 1 through 12 are on the Switch, so you got lots of options. Yeah, I was thinking 7. I played 7 like probably once as a kid, and I remember enjoying it and beating it. It was like 60 hours or something. I beat it over a long period of time. But I don't remember it at all, basically. I remember one big spoiler, which if you've played the game, everybody probably remembers. And I kind of remember some twist with Cloud or something. Yeah, losing his mind or something like that. Sludge on Wheels is pretty good here. It might just be better than this. I'm really hurting him here. Love Redbeard, 25%, not good. Love Redbeard, 52%, pretty good. Still not that good though. Chat, let's guess the demon. I say he gets Void Walker. I was gonna say Moarg Drillfist. That's a good Bane of Doom demon. It's pretty good, yeah. It's pretty good. But at the end of the day, it's a 5 mana 4/5. It deals 3 and, you know, draws you a card. That's not broken in modern Hearthstone. It may seem broken, but I don't think it is. It's very good. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy to have gotten it. Don't draw me a card. Don't draw me a card. Don't do anything. Okay. Final Fantasy VII was always going to be beloved as the first 3D Final Fantasy game. I liked the materia system. I remember that, how you could like equip them and then level them up and then switch them out. So it like you could use kind of whatever characters you wanted. I kind of felt like that. And then I remember playing 8 as a kid, and there not being a materia system, and not it had like that you'd like draw stuff out of the ground or whatever, I think, to like cast spells and stuff. And I remember feeling very like I didn't understand as a kid that not every Final Fantasy game played the same. Like, what do you mean I don't have my materia? That's what I liked. 8 had a card system. 8 had a card game that I remember. Actually, I don't remember how to play it, but I remember playing it and loving it more than the game itself. If I'm not mistaken, you guys probably know better than me, but I think the card game was pretty beloved. I think the general consensus was that the card game was really good. Maybe I'm wrong. In 9, you can collect the cards. Yeah, where's Taz? So the problem with Taz wants to watch the game, but it's like, it would be fun to play through an entire game. Whoa, Tonka Brew, 88%. I was born in 1988. Can I get a no hell yeah? So it's like if I wanted to play off stream, I wouldn't be able to. Unless like she just wouldn't watch parts of it. But then it's like if it's a Final Fantasy game, it sort of loses its appeal somewhat, doesn't it? Isn't part of the appeal like the story? I would reckon it kind of is. Hell yeah, 88%, and somebody got 116% chance. What are these numbers? I remember Triple Triad. I thought it was in X2. I don't know what that is. Top D loves Sebastian, 111%. My birthday is January 11th. What the hell? January 11th, 1988. Conspiracy. It'd be kind of like watching a show. We just wait till we both watch, or would that be too annoying? Games like Hollow Knight, though, I don't think missing parts of it would matter. Yeah, like Final Fantasy, it might be too annoying. In that, like, I might want to actually play it. But then I couldn't. I don't have lethal, do I? I'm a 4-year sub? No, you're a 1.5-year sub. I don't know what to do. I guess I don't have to clear everything. I just kind of want to. He has to attack. Put him to 4. Like, if I could just kill that. Alright, maybe this, like, does something good for me. I don't know. I should just hit him. Okay, those were pretty good. Next few numbers Nightbot gives us will be Redbeard's social security number. How do you get like a random thing? I don't know. I'm just gonna open a pack of Saga, okay? Boom! Gaia's Cradle. Lotus Blossom. I don't remember what Lotus Blossom is. I assume it sucks. I assume that it sucks. Given Hellkite. Is that the thing that had Echo and it could like Death Rattle destroy a bunch of stuff on the board? Oh my gosh, wait. No, oh wait, okay, yeah, back again. We're 50-50? Oh wait, no, we have guaranteed lethal. Aragon and Arwen Wed. Oh, I have that card. It looks cool. I'd like to open a pack of Urza's Saga. Let's go see how much it costs. This one is only 6,500. This one's 7,000. Well, that's not fair. They were like $3 a pack when I was a kid. Okay, Urza's Saga Booster Pack. Just one. $216. $230. It's gonna have crap in it. They always do. I need someone to design me some basketball shoes. I'll do it. You want them to, how much do you want them to pump up? Let's see. Kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying.
Buying or selling.
Open one of those packs and take a big whiff of Mint Urza cards. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Paladin any good? I was having a lot of fun watching you play Paladin last meta. Paladin is... it's not very good, no. They're already made. I need the colorway done. Oh, pet task could probably help. What with being like a skilled artiste and all. Poison. Why did he get poison, man?
Completely safe. Just don't spill.
Anything else other than poison? Or mana. Doomed Hippo. I can hit it once. I can play this. I can use these two. It's okay. Trolley Problem would be great. Bane of Doom seems like it will be good. Maybe the ping was the correct pick. The ping is pretty good too. Maybe he just has to trade. Okay. Okay. Ping would still be pretty good. Alright, something good. Taunt, lifesteal, giant thing. That upsets me. I'm calling about Ganis. Sports shoe design, I'm not sure, is my area. Just color them. Blue. Maybe green. Green in there. Close enough. Is that the worst thing you can get? Sure as shit feels like it might be. Did Mage get a buff? I thought you said it was 38%. Mage is the third or fourth lowest win rate class. Did not get a buff though, no.
Ready for another round?
I wish... what happened here? Why did I take so much? I low rolled the 5, and because he high rolled the poison, that's about it. And then I guess he played a 3 mana 7/4 Pyroblast. That's pretty good too. How do I gain life? I mean, there are ways. Well, if it gets to attack, then I guess we can gain life. It didn't get to attack. We cannot gain life. 3 and 4. I don't have many turns left to live. Maybe neither does he. Redbeard will find a way. Redbeard, like life, finds a way. Guess this could give me healing if I'm alive. There's a lot of healing, actually. We're in such a good spot if we have this on board and we find like even one instance of healing. If his hand is anything like my mage hands, he has 4 sunset volleys in his hand that he can't cast though. So. Quick draw can gain life? Yeah, there's a lot of life gain there.
Are you not entertained?
Don't give him a fireball. Don't give this fur ball a fireball. Alright, it's life gaining time.
Time to light a fire under this town. No gems escape from really good end.
The ability to get 1 cost life gain, I don't think it's there. So maybe I just look for something that can gain life here. Is there anything? The 1 mana heal, quick draw. The shaman one? Oh, the ping, you're right. Okay. Yeah. You're right. Dehydrate, rehydrate, dehydrate. Is there ever a way in which we just killed it? Maybe. Maybe. Could we have? What was on the board? Some stuff. I guess this would have hit it. This wouldn't have. Hey Red, how do you feel about potentially pretentious artsy games that have confusing meanings and multiple interpretations? It doesn't sound very appealing when you describe it that way. What game are we talking about? Don't throw a rock at me. Was it ever enough if we hit and played the 3s? I think we were 3 off if we used these. Maybe? Maybe 1 more hits his face? So actually, I'm not sure. Maybe.
Time runs out on me.
Should hit with the sludge on wheels. Yeah, would that have dealt more damage? Maybe 4 more damage? Maybe? Wouldn't it have been cool if we got some life gain, maybe? This one, it's on the Switch, and I've already played it, so it wouldn't matter if I missed it. Not sure if you find it too pretentious, like 2001 Inside. I think some of these games... Hunted and alone, a boy finds himself drawn into the center of a dark project. Inside is a dark, narrative-driven platformer combining intense action with challenging puzzles. It's been critically acclaimed for its moody art style. I like this rain, ambient soundtrack, and unsettling atmosphere. I think some of these would be better if you played them and I watched. You played them and I watched. Will the next Nintendo console be more powerful than a 1970s toaster oven? I don't care how powerful it is, personally. As long as they have cool art style and it's some level of technology. Doesn't really bother me. I play Hearthstone, right? That would be fine too. I started playing Inside at one point, and it was really good. Like every other game in the last 10 years, though, I never finished it. I really want to finish. I finished Super Mario RPG. I want to finish Hollow Knight. I have no idea if I'm close, and I'm not like stressed about it or anything. I want to finish it, you know? So I'm okay. I haven't played a lot of games in a long time outside of, you know, Hearthstone, Magic the Gathering. So, and I've been playing Genshin, which doesn't really have an end. I mean, not really. It's a good card. Rip Smelly's busy life. 2 kids, a wife, a dog, a job. But there's a lot of good aspects of that too, right? A lot of that stuff is good.
Deal.
The ending of Inside leaves you with more questions than answers, if that makes you feel any better. In terms of story games, I actually don't really care that much either, for the most part. I've always gravitated more towards games that were like fun to play, even if the story, like I mean Mario games, it's like what's the story? Like there's no story, you know. But like Final Fantasy games, I think, and Earthbound, like Earthbound has like kind of like a loose, kind of cool old story. Like I guess for like heavier RPGs, I like a more interesting story but they're usually not like ambiguous or anything. It's like here's a wizard and he's casting fireballs on a dragon or whatever. Like, okay, I'm kind of down. Earthbound has aliens though. 1, 2. I want to sludge. I won't budge. I'm playing the sludge. Hit. Shoot 1. Let's see what I get here. Maybe I don't play the sludge. I'm taking the Elven Archer. And I guess what I could do is like clear all the taunts. And then the sludge looks kind of like it's worth playing here, maybe. Have you tried Soma? It has a great story. I've never played that. I've never heard of that. I do like the Stroke song though. You want to listen to it? Most underrated track on Is This It? Maybe. No, probably Is This It. Gris is one of the most gorgeous games that I'm mad at myself that I'll probably never get to finish. You'll be able to finish. I want to play this. Kind of want to play this too. This deals 12 to his face. 12's a lot though. Oh wait, he shuffled my deck. That little piece of shit. Oh my god, that scams me so hard. Oh no, scammed. Best Stroke song is Heart in a Cage. That's off of First Impressions of Earth. That's a different album. That's not my favorite, but I like that song a lot. 7/7's better? No. The Sludge isn't on the bottom of my deck anymore, so I'm not guaranteed to hit it. Whereas now I can do this. Because he's shuffling in plagues, which means the bottom of my deck is now no longer guaranteed. Reptilia stares at you with judging eyes. Reptilia is a good song too.
You ain't never seen the light again. Take a good look. You ain't never seen the light again.
That's rather annoying. Does that stop me? It does, right?
Good service.
Shoot once, shoot once. 50-50? You could get a rock. It would guarantee it, wouldn't it? Oh, I don't have that other spell. My bad. I don't have that. Coins don't help me. Can I use this? Maybe they do help me. I defile? Discard the defile? 2 damage lackey? Is it lethal with a 7/7? No. Not guaranteed. We're 6-0. If you had asked me what our record was during that game, I wouldn't have been able to tell you. I really wasn't paying attention. I would have guessed 4-1. Be 50-50 lethal, 3 sludges, right? Unless containment unit dropped a low health guy. We only had 9 mana, so the first sludge would hit the 2-1. The second sludge would hit the containment unit. And then this third sludge would be 50-50 to hit his face or the Reska, but he was at 5, so it wouldn't have worked. We had to ping first. After you got the coins. We pinged first. And then 3 of them. Hits the Reska, and then hits the Reska again, and then hits his face, and then it's no good. It might not have been 50-50. Would it have been... You could hit his face, then hit the Reska, then hit the Reska again. You had to win a lot of 50-50s.
It's completely safe. Just don't spill.
3 wolves incoming. Only 3? What does he have? A low roll demon hunter? Maybe, though. There might have been something after the coin, maybe? Good news is we have wolves now, too. Bad news is ours will be outcast. We won't be able to outcast it for a bit. Don't peel the sticker! Maybe he doesn't have any wolves, Kappa. Maybe he doesn't have any wolves. You know, I like this Twig guy. Feels like he's always pro Redbeard. And Zaki Boards. Don't know if you've been seeing them, but they've been doing some good chatting. I hope that goes face. Face! Darn it! Darn it all! Oh man, we were in a really good spot if that hit our face. We're still in a good spot, but... We'd have a Tark Reaper on board right now, too. That Panner on the bottom of the deck is good, right? I mean... I'm gonna coin out a hero power here. Wow. Maybe he has wolves. Well... No, you can't hero power. He must be coining wolves, though. He's wolfing? Wolf's not very good here, though. Relative to how good wolf normally is. Oh my god, this guy wants to die. Brew it back. Freeze the wolf.
Who's ready for another round?
The next 2 turns of wolfing will make up for it. This guy probably has a lot of wolves. Okay, drawing while dead is nice for me. Reeks of desperation. It reeks. Trying to position myself. Yeah, okay, I can kill that one. I can trade there and push 4. Yeah, why not? I mean, we're pretty far ahead right now. We've got some sludge on the bottom of our deck. We did burn our other waste remover, so it's kind of hard to get to that stuff, but what are you gonna do? There's no water in here. after this game, I will be acquiring some water.
One dose solves any problem.
Extraordinary.
Only because he's a wolf enjoyer, and I think we would all agree that wolves are the worst card in the meta by far. It'd be so much better if wolves were in 20% of decks instead of 2 copies in 80% of decks, I think. Oh, let me take a moment to mention yet again that we are doing a Ebony sponsorship this week. If anybody wants to download the game, get to level 5. They're going to give us $5 US. It only takes a couple of minutes. It's only on mobile downloads. Got a barcode over here and like a link down there. If you continue playing and get to level 10, they're going to give us $12. An additional $12. Cool way to support the stream, giving Redbeard $17. Getting to level 10 does take a little more time, but you'll find it's one of those games that you can kind of like, you know, hit some buttons and then kind of walk away from for a bit. Smokestack just doesn't feel that good to me because we only have 1 excavate. I want Sludge on wheels. That's what I want. And steal your personal data. Does it do that? I don't think so. Not this one. This isn't like the Dread sponsorship that stole your personal data. This is different. Sorry, Red, I already did it for save. Hey, no worries, Fank. No worries. Save is a wonderful man. And I support you supporting that guy. I like him a lot. He's been my friend on Twitch for a very long time now. I've never met him in person. I may never meet him in person. But I will always cherish the memories we had. I'll also allow you to do it for Dose of Coffee, Judge, Tice, Wobble Wheezy. Everyone. Other than one. Other than the nameless one. Just kidding. You could do it for Dreads too. You could do it for anyone. Keep on panning. I'm honestly just happy, you know, you guys did it for someone. I am. And hopefully you enjoyed it too, you know? Ebony was hacked and lost 33 million players' personal data, but that was back in 2016. Did that really happen? This is a whole new team though. They fired that squad, I think. Save those worms. Do we have a chance against Warrior? I'm very surprised that our deck is 7-0 right now. I suppose with this start, there's always a chance. Drawing a lot of cards, which is kind of good and kind of bad at this point. I want to play cards. This is gonna be good next turn. Odin Warrior. I need to kill this though. I got too many cards now. Too many cards. Like I can't play this unless I can kill this off. Unless I want to burn more cards, which is okay.
Look what I brought.
Losing the flint hurts for sure. Definitely probably need the flint. Can we do it for both of you? I thought it had to be a new account. I think it has to be a new account. I'm not 100% sure. Or a new device. I think a new account on a new device or something. 18. How much damage can I deal? I can deal 8. I mean, it's getting kind of close, isn't it? Discard 2 of these. And then if I trade it off on my turn, I can push another 6 with one of them. Maybe. I could also get down to like 1 or 2 cards and just shuffle in Sunspot Dragons. Trade them in. Rip Flint. Yeah, Flint's gone, but that's okay. He's almost dead. Kinda has to... Isn't he just dead? Maybe he shouldn't have let my 7/7 live the entire game. Okay, sure. What personal data were people sharing? Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe, how do you share personal data in a game like that? Maybe it like, maybe it has your like Google account or something. Couldn't have put my bra size in my character name. Wait a minute. Weren't you quadruple LL Cool J? I don't know. There's a joke there. You know what I mean? I don't know that much about bras or 90s rap. No, I was A. I dated a lady one time. She wore A cup bras. Sometimes she would wear like, actually I dated two ladies. And they would sometimes wear little like bralettes, I think they called them. Was just like piece of tissue paper that just kind of like covered them, but didn't do anything. And I think right now I got larger breasts than them. My current age, I think. Training bras. Yeah, it wasn't so bad. They were nice people. They were nice people. I've only got one shadow spell in my whole stick of deck. They had more of a pear shape. They were like a pear shape to them. I think the internet calls it. It's better than this. Debatable. Debatable. Why is that a 4-2? How many things got buffed? Oh, one card. One card was buffed. Pardon me? Boner Breaker? I just played the Warlock 4 mana 7/7 with the coin on turn 3 and destroyed my whole deck by turn 8. Then I played Son of Hodir and I drew all of them on turn 9. Cool. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Boys are much more fun to break. Just don't really want to spend 1 mana to take 4 to deal 2. You know what I mean? It's pretty good for him. I get a 1/1 or something. I guess he can hero power and then whack the mech. Yeah, that's probably what he wanted to do. This is bad for me. We get a draw though. How good is that? Forge it, free kill it, trade it, shoot it, play a 1. This is kind of shit, man. It's making it difficult. He is. Why? Why would he do such a thing? Or it's just getting worse and worse as I take more and more damage. Give me that. Give me that card. Let me heal. Maybe I just give up the smokestack. It's pretty trash for me. Waste remover, removing nothing. All right, say goodbye to my little friends. Okay, the thing only dealt what, like 25 damage to us? Beaming sidekick. The 1-drop did some work. Yeah. It's funny, when you hit a cheap card with this card, with Vicious Bloodworm, it can be really good. If he hits like a 10-drop, then the buff is irrelevant, right?
I don't have enough mana. But I never touch.
I do think that our deck is just starting to show its lack of power level, right? We didn't have a Hellfire, we didn't have a Defile or something like that. We didn't have access to some of those cards that are rather important. Pinar is about to pop off. I hope not. Oh Lord, I hope not.
Buying or selling.
Freeze. What about a lackey? I can't play this with a lackey. I guess I have to take the freeze? Ugh, God. I guess I could buff. Maybe I'd rather just buff and kill. That's good. He only has 1 power. I play the 3, I can't play anything else. I play this, I discard the 4 and the 3, but I have a taunt. I mean, I guess who cares about destroying my deck, right? Yeah, those are good burns. Waste remover, yeah. Yeah. BGH. Trade. We have to push, I think. I discard those two. Then I play this. Yeah, probably. It's, the longer the game goes, the lower our chances of winning becomes, I'm pretty sure. If I trade it all off, eventually he'll just kill me with what's in his hand, or he'll just get a free 8/8 and kill me with that too. Maybe hit this one would be better for me. What is this? A Frost Strike. That's not good. For me. For me, that card is very good. For him. Okay. Tendrils heal me for what? 25? 30? Not a bad roll. Doesn't help me in the slightest, but not a bad roll. Heal me? Honestly, it might keep me alive. Let's say I trade here and I trade here. I would technically be alive. Let's tap and get a Sunspot Dragon and win this damn game. Darn it. Okay, let's throw... depending on what I get. Okay, let's look what I get. If I get like a thing, I might want to do another thing. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we take this. We trade here. We play here. Then we get another draw at Sunspot Dragon. Maybe.
A simple spell.
There are no one-cost spells that can kill us, so that's good. Good to know. Can't tap, though. Icy Touch? Never heard of it. You might be making that card up. As far as I know. Weapon from Discover. I think it exists. They removed it. 8-1 feels fair. I feel like we're gonna have a hard time winning another game with this deck. It's not nothing, man. It ain't nothing, but not like we got rated by like Asmodee for like 1,000 viewers and then hit 900. It's a little different. Ebony, yeah, check it out if you want. Only takes a couple of minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes to get to level 5, and then I think level 10 takes a bit more time, but it's a game where you can it's a game where you can like upgrade your town and then walk away, you know. You don't have to like sitting there playing it for hours on end to get us there. Freeze him, but what's he gonna do? Coin out a dagger here? I doubt that. Weishin, thank you for the follow, Weishin. When I said I doubt that we would get another win, not that it's impossible to get another win, but if we were to get another win, I would say it would probably revolve around having a Deconstructor on 1, Canner on 2, probably like something like a Sludge on Wheels on 3. Freeze him twice in a row, but I think I will take the Smokestack. Just a good card. Sometimes you need a ping. Sometimes you need to ping this dingus. Get a pingus for the dingus. There is a lot of good AoE, and it looks like he hit some good AoE. It's funny, most of the quick draw stuff is AoE. It's that thing he got, it's the mage spell, it's some other crap. Oh, I want that. I want that. This is garbage now. Alright, he needs to give me something to hit with Sludge on Wheels. I might smokestack my own Sludge on Wheels depending on what's going on here. You can get the Poison Rush. That would feel really bad. One goes in my hand. Is that better? It pushes 4 or 8 into his face. So the smokestack on this equates to 4 damage into his face, plus adding a barrel of sludge at the expense of 1 card, and this. You say you wanted your burned cards? What do you mean? Won't the game end before you could draw them? Yeah, I wanted to draw them, not burn them. Wanted to draw my dragon and cast it. Yeah, we went first and we curved out perfectly with a couple of unfair cards. We also had the freeze for the dagger. He invested in the dagger to try to kill the Panner, and which negated that while continuing to push our tempo advantage. If we were glacialing and then we couldn't get like a 2-drop out, we had to tap, then it's not quite as good. But we also played a 2-drop that added a smokestack to our hand. You know, it was just like too much. Feels good. We had another win. The guy who bet 69 at 10 plus. I'd like to get another win. We're going first again, so that's good. So all we need to do is get a 1 and get a sludge on wheels right now. Close. And then hit a waste remover. And then have him have a bad draw and concede. Okay, we have 1 turn to get a waste sludge on wheels, and it's, well, not perfect. It's kind of close. I'll take that just to make sure I can kill this next turn. I'll play a 2 and a 1 if I have to. I'm not that worried about it, but I'd rather it be gone if possible. It's in the way of sludges and stuff. You know what? Let's find some gold. I'm rich. Do I play a waste remover here? Depends what I draw, I guess. Motherfucker. Great card. 1 turn too late. What did I burn? Not too bad. Increasing our odds of getting Sunspot or Sunspot. Flint, maybe. Let's see. I guess I'm playing a 2 and a 3. I'm playing a 2 in this 3. I guess I'm playing a 5, maybe? Just a 5 here is okay. Discard it. You know what? What if I get another one of those? Kind of cool. I mean, these get better in multiples, sort of. More, tendrils, right? Any comments if he's drawn a gold version? Yeah, I didn't realize that until a few days ago when somebody else mentioned that it happened for them. If he hits a gold card, then he says, woohoo, I'm rich or whatever. That's pretty funny. That's good flavor. I was okay with this until I saw the 6/6, and I'm less okay. It could be good if the trade happens. I don't anticipate the trade will happen, but could be good if the trade happens. Don't have AoE, which puts me in a precarious position here. Don't have a dragon. What if I add a dragon to my hand? What if I Shadow Word Death at 6/5? That's pretty solid. Can't ping his guy though. Alright. We put our faith in the tendrils before. We'll put our faith in the tendrils again. Okay. And that's what happens when you put your faith into fucking tendrils. I don't really want to kill that, but I want it to die. You know what I mean? Cheapest card, lowest cost card.
Just don't spill.
Holy moly, holy mackerel. Pretty good. God, I just don't understand why this card gives you so many of these. It's so fucking good. Cthulhu has blessed you. I said I was gonna put my faith in the tendrils. Tendrils? Tendies. He's upset. Well, he'll probably just kill me soon with some other stuff. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. Once he kills me with his crap. We made it to 5 hours of straight, man. It flew by today. Our runs weren't even that good. Arena's been fun, man. Nice. Oh, you know what's gonna happen here. Not that. What the hell? Did you want to hit the sludge on wheels? A bunch of times?
Time runs out
He's still pretty dang healthy here, huh? I guess I'm tapping because I kind of have like nothing to do here. I have nothing really to brew back either. I guess I can play this one.
Completely safe. Just don't spill.
It's not a good hand. He has another AoE, we're just kind of boned here. Were you thinking about Zelda in the bathhouse? No. Why'd he freeze that one? Isn't that like the worst one to freeze? Why would he freeze the one with the least attack? Maybe he doesn't know what that card does. I'm not trying to be rude. I just mean like, it doesn't make any sense to freeze that one. Peel the sticker. Anything to brew back? Not really. Guess maybe something like that. Or the one I already have a brewmaster though. Just draw waste removal for waste remover for lethal. Isn't this bad for him? He's probably gonna play a spell, but let's see how many minions he has. Is that helpful? We can kind of have like a 3 minions.
Who's ready for another round?
Not really sure what I want here. Maybe he needs to like play a minion to try to discover a spell. Even the legendary treasure. How many has he done? 3? Even the legendary treasure costs some health now, right? A little unfortunate that he got a lifesteal minion, but with rush, and divine shield. Not bad. Not good enough. Level 5 complete. We'll get ready for a sound blazer. A loud sound. Scary sound in my ear. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So lucky him? Yeah, this guy's got incredibly lucky. But we still beat him anyway, so that's what's important. Sludge is living in the Matrix. Didn't he avoid another thing? He avoided all the hits from the Blast Mage Miner. Blast Mage Miner. I gotta pee. Let's queue up. Queue should be probably long enough to give me time to pee, right? I'm a slow pisser these days. Pay me. Pay him. Pay that man. He's 5 points.
Gul'dan versus the Lich King.
Will serve me in death. Your soul shall be mine.
Let's see. What are we doing? I guess. I mean, we need to hit it all, right? We need to hit it all. Prostate. Exclamation mark. What? Prostate. Let's go 2 into 2 maybe? Find some decent ones. Oh, guess I still take that, huh? Solid Rounders reference. Pay him. Pay that man his money. Dragon? Honestly, I think I'd rather just tempo something else out. Check, check, check. He just keep on hanging around. He has alligator blood. I should watch Rounders again. I haven't seen it probably in 10 years. It's pretty funny, man. Is Ebony the game with the viral ads, the girl with massive knockers? I have not seen anything of the sort, unfortunately for me. Get better in multiples, sort of. Could look for like a Wind Fury or a Reborn, maybe. Reborn. I've heard Red has some large ones. I have enlarged testicles, is what the doctor diagnosed me with. And when I asked if that's a problem, they said, yeah, it's a big problem. You're almost too much man for this world. I was like, oh. I see. Well, color me surprised. If you can't beat him, scrotum. Scrotum? Boy, I really want to hit him in the face. I'm hoping he'll just go in here and then say oops and then let me trade this. That would be great. Or I draw something like a spirit bomb, smoke stack, dark bomb. Dark bomb would be good. Dark peddler could give me the juice that I need.
Welcome to dog poop in the mouth.
Juicy, yummy, and amazing. Thanks for the sub. Thank you, sir, for the 9 months. What's the card that screams my scrotum when it's attacked? I don't know. I've not. Which one was that, Donnie? What is that? I don't sub for the Hearthstone. It's for the engorged parts of Redbeard. For each sub, I get incrementally more engorged. So I get to push 9 here. Speaking of being engorged.
Deal.
And he has no corpses, so another card like this is less effective. Could have tried to play 2 taunts. If 1 sticks, then you would have that available. Rip Sludge. That's okay. If you don't get Sludge on like 3 or 4 or 2, it's a lot less effective, right? That's my opinion. Hero powers. I'll probably draw Sunspot Dragon this turn. And kill him, would be my guess. Smokestack. Let's give him a wow.
Extraordinary.
Doesn't anybody get tilted in this game anymore? Why didn't he just snap concede? Anybody get tilted these days? How many cards are left in our deck? 10. 1 in 10 to hit the Sunspot. He may heal or do some other illegal bull crap. That's like 50-50. Wow, leaving it up. How do I kill him? I get a common treasure. Alright, let's start here. How do I kill him? This has to die. I guess I could always smokestack it. I'm just assuming I'm gonna get some AoE too. Magnetic Taunt, Magnetic Lifesteal. If he stays at 4, then I've got increasing odds of just hitting the Sunspot and killing him. Amuse me with your tales of victory. Alright, we gotta get 1 more win if we can do it.
Gul'dan versus Valir.
Valera.
Watch your back.
You're so
I could see keeping the waste remover, but let's just make sure we do our part to try to curve out well. We'll do our part. Remember that game where we went first? We had a deconstructor into a gold panner, into a Sludge on wheels that we chose not to play because we somehow had a better play. This ain't the same opener. Ain't the same opener.
Shiny, my shiny.
That game was over on turn 6. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Candle mud slider.
Candle butt slider.
Old dogs do learn new tricks.
Wait, that's kind of good for me. guess I could have like played this and shot that. I didn't really even think about doing that. I think it's worse, but
Buying or selling.
we just haven't really got far enough ahead here. We'll try though. Maybe he has a weak turn. Maybe that goes face. Face would be good. And then maybe we draw a dragon. And we kill it for free.
Titans forget us. Titans pay.
Anything fun planned for New Year's? I'll be here streaming with you guys. For all of us here that don't have any friends, family, or prospects in life, a reason to get out of bed in the morning. I guess I don't want to brew that back because I guess I want to make the trade. So I might as well brew this one back.
On wings of evil.
Sure.
Deal.
All things considered, that's a pretty good turn for us, I think. He's talking about me. No friends, no lovers, no prospects in life. No reason to wake up in the morning. I want that to go face again, I guess. Ooh, that could be bad. Okay, not so bad. Wasn't an Anuba Wrath or whatever. Is that his name? Give him a coin. I can trade and I can shoot. Let's see what we get here. A rock. Alright. We'll rock. And we'll roll. I could see going face. Throw 8 face. He'd be at 10. Just pray you find like Sunspot into Sunspot maybe. Depressing but appreciated. No, I'm just kidding. I'll probably be here though. I'll probably be here. The good news? He certainly doesn't have some sort of hard target removal spell, right? You're the same as me, Redbeard. We are not the same. Maybe similar though. Not played well, but it's a perfect, not a perfect answer. Sort of perfect, because he got to get a 4-drop down too.
Time to light a fire under this town.
I don't have enough mana.
Now we get to unleash our flint. Yeah, that was a good flint. Wish we could have got one more card out of that, right? Those are some good cards he got. Buying or selling?
Buying or selling.
Don't have reefs. Use some sludge.
Looks promising. Got some minions on the board. Got some damage in the hand. Sunspot. Tar Slick. Fan of Knives. Sunspot top deck would be nice for us, yeah. Love to get this back in. Is he just dead here though? Oh, he gets a treasure. Haunt. Does help him out a lot. Sure. Yeah, Sunspot top deck would be nice here. What with the killing of him and all. Gold Panner, not a bad card. Dark Bomb puts him at 4. If I shoot his face. I have a Spirit Bomb that I can't draw. I could still tap into Sunspot, but then it wouldn't be lethal anymore. There are 2 of them in there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could shoot that. What's this card? A burgle card. I'm gonna tap once. Clear is better. Clear is better than what? Not clearing? Well, of course we're gonna clear. We're gonna play our turn out. I'm not gonna skip my turn. Or do you mean clearing is better than casting the Sunspot into his face? Shoot it there and push that. That might be safer. Might not be safer. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. If he rolled another taunt, it would be a disaster. Because we wouldn't be able to get him down to 1. We should play Sunspot? Yeah, we were gonna play it. Just about, like, where? We have a 1 in 3 for lethal here. We have some outs we can draw. That's not one of them. Sunspot would be good. So I think we go for it, but a bit unlucky for us. And that was from the thing as well. We could shoot 1. I mean, we have to go for it. It's 1 in 3 to win the game. That felt good. That felt right. And make sure to hit the like, the subscribe, the follow, the download, the comment, the Twitch Prime, the donate, the blood transfusion. Hit all the buttons. And give Redbeard stuff from you to me. Oh my god, a golden sentinel and 200 gold.